Hello, welcome to the Daily Neitz, daily look at classic films, modern cinema, and the world of professional wrestling. And today I want to talk about the 2011 film Attack the Block. I heard a bunch about this film, I want to say like 2012, 2013, as it was kind of like growing and more people were seeing it in the States. I heard good things, and then last year I heard a lot more when the director of it went on to direct Ant-Man, and John Boyega was in some other movie about space or something. So Cody brought home the Blu-ray of it, given to her from a friend at work, and watched it yesterday. And it's good. I understand the appeal of it when it came out. It's really indie and really British. To the point where we actually had to turn on subtitles to understand what they were saying half the time. A lot of British slang and heavy accents, which isn't a problem. I watch a lot of foreign films, so I'm fine with subtitles. I just kind of felt bad that I couldn't understand English. But that's fine. Apparently the distributors themselves wanted to subtitle the movie in theaters, even in for American audiences because of the accents, but American audiences were like, you don't have to do that. So, whatever. But yeah, like really indie British. It felt like I was watching like a long episode of Misfits, just kind of like teenage thugs dealing with the supernatural. In this case, aliens. But yeah, like this film didn't. I feel like it didn't change any games, so to speak. It's like a standard issue horror thriller comedy type, which there's not a problem with that. Those are some of my favorite movies, but it didn't really change the game. But it did introduce John Boyega, and the director has gone on to work for Marvel, and I think the guy who wrote the score, the composer, ended up winning an Oscar a few years later. So like, it's one of those jumping off points for a lot of different artists, and that's really impressive to see. And it's impressive that I heard so much good about the movie right after it came out, and not now after Star Wars Episode 7. Although I think people are still like talking about it now, but I heard about it before, which I think is impressive for a movie like this. The other thing I really like about it is the alien design, and that they are just black, like really black, like so black you can't black. And my first thought was that, that's gonna be really easy for the CG crew if they're doing low budget. They don't have to add any textures to it. They just turn the black levels all the way up on the model, and then it's this really dark creature. But no, apparently they actually did most of the effects practically. They actually had, I think it was like 2 guys in a gorilla-like suit, and then the CG was just to darken it and add the hair. And after reading that, I was really impressed that they did so much practically, because 2011 would have been the time when it was dirt cheap to do it CG, and even then a lot of indie movies were doing CG, whether it was good or bad. That was the way to go, but it's really cool that they did it practically. I really appreciated that. But yeah, good performances, good character development, good action. It was just a fun ride. Not too long, I think 88 minutes, just right about where it should be. Any longer it might have started to drag, but that because it was so packed in, nothing in the movie was fluff. This is something Cody brought up. Nothing in the movie could have been cut. Everything was necessary to drive the plot forward, and that's always appreciated. That always helps the pacing of a movie when there's no scene that makes no difference. It's always nice to have that. That's all I gotta say on Attack the Block for now. Next 3 days is going to be some wrestling. We got a Battleground tomorrow, and then Raw and SmackDown the 2 days after that. But until then, you can like, share, and subscribe. You can leave a comment in the comment section below, and you can also follow me on Twitter @DailyNeitz. And until tomorrow.